Hey, are we live? Are we live? I think we are. I'm gonna check. I think we are. I'm gonna check. We're gonna have to talk about some of this Reddit cringe writing that they did with the. Okay, that's kind of cool. But it's been 8 years, so better be good. Better be good. At least tolerable. Like, I like the music so far, but the fact that I paid $30 for an amiibo to hear music in the desert kind of made me a little bit mad. That's kind of corporate greed right there. But if you criticize anything Nintendo puts out, there's always these people that you're just a hater. Oh, you know, da 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 da, you know. Use motion controls. More settings. You got Drunken controller. Dual stick. I guess we'll do dual stick here. Normal. Normal's not that hard. It's probably going to be decently challenging, but like playing Metroid on a casual difficulty is just insulting to my intelligence. How did Stylix get a space pirate army? He was just a bounty hunter in Metroid Prime Hunters. Like, you know, how did he get a space pirate army? I don't remember him being even friendly with the space pirates in Metroid Prime Hunters on the DS, but that was like 2008 or 9 I played that in high school, so. This is the Switch 1 version, because I don't have a Switch 2 yet. Let's see. After waiting almost a decade for this game, if it's not, you know, even if it's not a 10 out of 10, I'm going to be happy, but like, I'm going to have to be honest. Even with those annoying side characters, you know, I'm still going to enjoy the game, but I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm not going to love the game. Like, yes, I'll play it again after I finish the game the first time, but... Okay, they spent a bunch of money on this intro sequence, which is kind of cool. That's pretty cool, you know. Dang. I got a freaking mech with an ion cannon. That's kind of cool. Not bad graphics for Switch 1, honestly. Okay, I like the ship. The ship's pretty nice. And Samus's new suit. Oh, this is the Varia suit, isn't it? Or the Varilla suit, I think it's called. I can't remember. But I played Prime Remastered last Christmas, so... Can I scan things? Let's see. Subtitle. Oh, Thanks. I appreciate it, yeah. Yeah, I was saying to Smash JT, I was saying I like his videos. I like how he's honest about games like this, because we've both been waiting almost a decade for this. Wait a minute. Can I not even scan these guys anymore? I can't even scan them? Like... You're telling me I can't even scan enemies anymore to build a logbook? It's disappointing. If they took that out. See, this is good. This dialogue is good. You know, you don't... X button. X button, you can scan things? Okay. Is it scan with X? That's how they remapped it? Okay.
We'll hold position here. Go get him, Samus.
Okay, view and logbook. Okay. Oh, it even tells the vitals on them. That's kind of cool, just like the other games. I just needed a refresher, not really a tutorial. Oh wait, no, which one's the missiles? Is it... Oh, there we go. There we go. Force of habit scanning everything, honestly. Oh, cool. Oh, I thought that was my ship for a second. It's like, oh, nope. Oh, great. They got like an Iron Giant, like Titanfall kind of mech, or no, it's not. It's Pacific Rift or Pacific Rim. That's the one. That Pacific Rim. Galactic Federation heavyweight class Golem mech. It's pretty cool, but it's like totally Pacific Rim, that movie. You know, for a military force, these guys are really not that great. The Galactic Federation, they always got to get their butt saved by Samus. Like, you'd think trained mercenaries or, you know, military personnel would actually be good at their job in a video game, but they never are. If Samus didn't show up, you know, what would they even do? Are we clear? What do you mean, are you clear? Like, literally, no one's trying to shoot you. You are clear. Huh.
Keep an eye for dropships. This is a nice place for an ambush.
No life signs detected.
Hey, somebody get command of the morgue. We need orders.
So I wonder if I'm going to lose all my gear, like in all the other Metroid games. Numerous injuries detected, resulting internal organ failure and biofluid hemorrhage has reduced combat viability by 70%. Vitals severely deteriorated. You know, I feel kind of bad, but also I don't. Shooting him when he's already down, you know? Sorry, not sorry. You call yourselves Marines? I mean, I haven't seen Marines this incompetent since the Alien movies. Like all the space colonial Marines in the Alien movies just get totally massacred. The first energy tank is that simple? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. They are hand-holding. Like, you shouldn't get an energy tank in the first 10 minutes of gameplay. That is nonsense. They are really trying to make Metroid more just, you know, mainstream and easy. You know, they're trying to go for that mass appeal, you know. Like the rapper Gangstar talked about. Trying to get for that mass appeal. Like, I am disappointed you give me an energy tank in the first 10 minutes of the game. I really am. So, why am I after an artifact? I mean, I don't understand what the artifact's about. Maybe it's a Chozo artifact. Shoot the glowing locks. I mean, it's not the most original puzzle. Not bad, but if they give me the gold ones, that means there's going to be the obligatory boss fight. Probably Stylix. Playing with the Pro controller here. Yeah, they're going to load the artifact into the plane or the spaceship. They're just totally all going to get massacred by Stylix. Watch. Watch. No, a giant Chozo type looking, or no, a space pirate looking alien guy. And here comes a Metroid. Oh, he's trying to give him a little kiss. Oh, no, he's going to do some kind of... Oh. So now he's like supercharged or something? Or maybe he's like possessing this guy? Oh, that's new. This might actually be fun to fight this. I'm guessing I shoot... Metroid fusion has resulted in a loss of free will and the formation of beam projection lenses on its chest. Metabolic energy surges become uncontrollable when all lenses have been destroyed. This causes recurring energy releases directly from its core via the orifice in its abdomen until the lenses regenerate. Okay. Shoot the glowing things. So you got to lock on and kind of... Come on. Come on. Oh. I like how it doesn't kind of... The aiming's a little more difficult. Like, you actually have to aim. That's kind of nice. You can't just lock on and just lay into them. You actually have to aim a little bit more. Ooh. That was a new one. Oh, now he's kind of guarding his weak spots. That's kind of cool. The, like, gold shields. But you can't attack him when he's golden like that. I wonder if he'll have a second phase. If there's not a second phase, I'll be disappointed a little bit, but I'll still think it's a good fight. Is it as hard as Metroid Prime 2 Echo's first boss fight? No, it's not. And we're playing on normal, we're not playing on casual because... Like, why even have it casual? You know, I understand easy mode on a game like Metroid Dread has an easy mode now. But like Metroid Dread on easy still is very difficult. Because I actually wanted to see how hard Metroid Dread was on easy, and it actually is still difficult. But I got all the way to the final boss in Metroid Dread on medium. I wonder how hard it is on hard. I'm not as good at Metroid Dread as Smashed AT because he beat the game on hard like multiple times. Oh, here he comes, yeah. Right on cue. Didn't they already show this part in the trailer? I gotta wonder if Stylix is like mind controlling the Metroid somehow. Because normally wouldn't they be trying to totally consume him for his energy and biomass? I think they would be. Oh, so it's gonna like teleport everybody to a different universe or something? Okay, that was kind of trippy right there. So far, I don't hate the game. I don't. But the last game, Metroid Dread, was like almost a perfect 10 for me. And Prime Remastered was amazing, so... And the original Prime and Echoes were amazing, so... And Metroid Fusion and Zero Mission, and it's just Super Metroid. There's just so many. They totally went Breath of the Wild with this, didn't they? There's like Tower, Central Tower, Hyrule Field type stuff. Okay. Missile launcher offline. Space jump offline. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Okay, I wonder what's gonna happen. So, what's this thing? Are you friend? Maybe friend, maybe not friend. I don't know. It's just scanning me without even like asking. It's just like, I'm gonna scan you. Yeah. Maybe it's like, hey, you're kind of cool. I'm just gonna let you into my like, little clubhouse here or whatever. I don't know. I don't understand why Samus walking had to be a cutscene, but, you know. Oh, my cat's just going meow in the background. He's funny. What you doing, little guy? Where you at? Oh, that's kind of cool. You're going to make me a bridge? Alright. Stand-up guy. Or girl, or robot machine thing. I don't know what it is. I assume it's some kind of drone? Space drone? Okay. Is this like a council of elders? Well, how do I... Okay, no space jump. I forgot, yeah. That was weird that it... Okay, now it's gonna make a stare for me, I think. Oh, of course. Like the music in here, though. What are these guys? An android created using an unknown technology. Local database contains no matches. No energy signals detected. Okay. They look like little fighter plane guys, but with legs. Like they look like Starscream, but without like a face. You know? They're kind of creepy. A little bit creepy, but also kind of cool. I'm gonna scan this thing that looks like it came out of Bayonetta. Okay. What do I do? Hey, let me in the cocoon thing. No? I'm not allowed in whatever that thing is? Okay. Okay. I'm going to assume that I shoot. No? Well, which way do I go, then, if I'm not allowed? Okay, down. Ooh. It gives me some, like, weird vibe, you know? I'm not sure if these guys are nice or mean or what. I assume. Otherwise, I'm going to be like Danny DeVito in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I'm going to be like, so anyway, I started blasting. I'll shoot my way out of here if they don't want to be nice. Okay, Mr. Flying Seed Robot thing. I mean, that robot drone thing's kind of cool looking. The way it flies and like does that twisty deal. It's kind of cool. Why does it look like an avocado pit with like these metal things around it? It's kind of cool though. I like it. I'm going to assume that this is their take me to your leader or a statue or something. Of course, I had to try shooting him. I'm like, hurry up. Come on. On delay. Hurry up. It's like, come on, dude. Okay, he's going to go on the thing. Going to go on the thing. They look like spiders. Like a spider head. Like, imagine a spider, but like wearing a robe. A giant statue of an unknown species made of an unknown material. Okay, yeah. What are they, psychic or something? Yeah, I was thinking that. Mysticism and psychic powers? I mean, that's a new thing for Metroid. Oh, they must be dead or something. Oh, you're some kind of like... Four hands. 2 legs. Tentacles? It's like H.P. Lovecraft kind of stuff. Looking a little bit here. They look kind of peaceful. But maybe they're not peaceful if they piss them off. I don't know. When they have like this trippy sequence and you walk towards the light, sometimes it's a trap. I played Elden Ring. I don't trust this for 1 minute. Okay, touch the whatever this is, the crystal. Touch the Dark Crystal by Jim Henson. Actually, I love that movie. David Bowie was great in that. So was Jennifer Connelly. It was a great movie. David Bowie's music in there. It was great. I gotta watch that again on my vacation. And David Bowie as Jareth, the Goblin King. Okay. So I get the crystal on my head. Chosen one. Our Savior. We give you this. Psychic crystal. It's like some Rick and Morty stuff. I do as the crystal guides. Aw, jeez, Rick. I'm gonna end up with Jessica. I do as the crystal guides. Morty. Ugh, Morty, you little bastard. Ugh. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I think it's like a light psychic visor. You just lost a loved one. You're between 30 and 40 years old. You drive a Toyota Camry that's blue. No, white. Umozodite, depicting a lamorn. Its forehead has a crystal design. Subject identifies as a priest able to manipulate psychic energy. No. Psychic assembler forms objects by binding ore molecule nanomachines flowing through the environment. Operated using psychic energy. Okay. So is Samus gonna have like a call-in show now where she's like, I can solve all your problems with my psychic mind reading? Only 2 payments at $29.99? Beam cannon and hover thrusters. So these are like a doomed race of people, and there's only a few of them left, and I gotta save them from extinction, I think. Chrono Tower Pinnacle enabled. Okay. It's kind of a cool looking doer. I like the music so far, and the visuals are pretty cool in this area. I like how when you're in the psychic visor mode, you get like the purple. I don't like how the beam cannon's a little purple here. Oh, wait, my beam cannon turned purple. I got like psychic beam mode now. Haha. Take that, other psychics. I have machine gun. Ho ho ho. I feel like John McClane in Die Hard. I'm like, except there's no Hans Gruber yet. I suppose Stylix is like the Hans Gruber of my story, you know. Except he won't fall off the bottom of Nakatomi Plaza Tower and right to the street and smash into a car. Is this like water or? Golden statue of something. Chatoyant? The last priest. No, so he's like the last of his race, and they're all dead, and Samus is basically gonna like save the planet. Oh, like Samus is gonna learn their technology and their wisdom and pass it to the people? Five keys, okay. Of course, there's like 5 different zones. Like 5 different almost dungeons. It's kind of Breath of the Wild-ish. Okay, they got a temple. Makes sense. Can't have a priest without a temple. And vice versa, I suppose. Scan the Orb of Destiny. Teleportation field generated by psychic energy. Their creation was a skill unique to Lamorn priests. Contact instantly transport objects. Instantly transports objects to the location designated by its creator. Okay. So it's like a portal gun from Rick and Morty. Okay. I gotta say, load times aren't bad for Nintendo Switch 1. They're not. But we're going to talk about when you ride the motorcycle in the desert, you can't listen to music unless you buy a $30 amiibo, or unless you do. There is another way to get the music. Like, a lot of people have said you can only listen to the music if you spend $30. But if you have any Nintendo amiibos, even ones you bought 10 years ago in 2012, if I scan a Samus amiibo, I can get that music on the motorbike. I don't have to buy the new amiibo. You could even borrow a friend's, but it's still kind of egregious that you're going to lock some of the game's music by an amiibo. I think it's egregious. I think it's kind of like a little greedy, Nintendo. I mean, I wish they would just kind of go back to late 2000s Nintendo, you know? Like, they're doing a lot of good stuff, but everything they do good, Nintendo does something bad here and there too. Because, like, you know, people get angry when you criticize Nintendo, or you even say you like Nintendo, you like what they make, but they also do a lot of stuff that's just like, why are you doing this? But so far, I think what I've played of the game so far is good. I've enjoyed it so far. And we're going to try to shoot that guy from the trailer, Miles. The first time I meet that guy, I'm going to shoot him. Same with same with that, not General Armstrong. I was thinking of something else, like that guy from Bulletstorm, I think. No, I don't remember. I'm talking about Private Armstrong, that annoying Samus. Oh my gosh, it's Samus Aran. I'm your biggest fan. I wonder if I can shoot that Armstrong, Private Armstrong. Will I get negative karma like in Fallout? Seriously? The old amiibos aren't going to do anything to unlock the new features that are paywalled? I just hate this era of corporate greed we're in. It's like people are struggling financially. I can't even buy a Switch 2 right now because I need to use that money for bills and rent and groceries and food, you know, and you know, new tires for my car in a few months and brake rotors and brake pads, you know, car insurance, all that. Like, and you want $30 for an amiibo. I mean, the game key cards were already enough. Like, the game key cards made me mad. I delayed buying a Switch 2 because I wanted to see what would happen with the whole game card key things. And all they are is a digital download on a cartridge with like 2 gigabytes of data on there. Only 2. I mean, it is kind of egregious for game preservation because it makes me annoyed. But some of the PlayStation games are like that. I don't know how I'm going to play it in 20 years because not all the data is on the disc. Or how am I going to connect to the internet and server to do the updates 20 years from now? But at least the PS3, I was able to download everything from my older games I could. My PS3's hard drive is still good. So, you know, and Fallout New Vegas, all the data's on the disc for the Ultimate Edition for my PS3, so I didn't have to connect to the internet to download the update, which is nice. I wish they would do more of that in gaming, you know, like... We vote with our wallet. If I don't like what you put in your game, or I don't like the direction you're taking, I'm going to vote with my wallet. I like this. This environment's pretty nice. Like, you think it's inspired by James Cameron's Avatar or what? Like, this looks like some Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora, James Cameron's Avatar type environment to me. Got the giant tree, you know, Mother Gaia type stuff, you know. Behold the sacred tree, the temple of memory, the shrine that preserves and protects our memories and wisdom. What, you mean like Awa? You mean like Awa. So that's basically Awa from James Cameron's Avatar. Sacred tree of the Lamorn, age estimated at over 6 millennia. Now, analysis indicates it has absorbed and stored massive amounts of psychic energy. Let me guess. The memories and souls of the departed and their collective knowledge and wisdom too. I'm going to bet on that. I'm going to bet on that they're like, you know what? We watched Avatar twice. Let's totally just take one of the plot points and put it in our game. I'd be a little bit disappointed if they just did a straight copy of like Avatar, but like changed a few minor details so that James Cameron couldn't be like, hey. But then, you know, James Cameron's Avatar was loosely inspired by a 1984 comic book called Time Spirits by Marvel. A lot of people don't know that the Na'vi are like loosely based on the humanoid cat people from Time Spirits. 1984 Marvel Comics. Yeah, they did about 16 issues, I think, but most people have forgotten Time Spirits was even a thing. Me as a video game collector and a comic nerd and like into manga and anime and all that and pop culture, I know Time Spirits. I have every single issue. Root Spur. Well, it's kind of a cool monster guy. kind of dig the music. I just hope Nintendo doesn't try to copyright claim or, you know, try to copyright ID me for streaming it with the music on. Because some of the games, they try to do that. Like, sometimes Nintendo will come after a YouTuber with only 170 subscribers if you stream one of their games. Like, they'll just be like, you can't do that. And I was like, I'm not claiming I came up with your game, and I'm not trying to steal any of your content. This is fair use, you know? But they've become way too litigious lately. Like, they're coming after people for no reason these days. And every once in a while I get kind of worried playing retro Nintendo games. Like, hoping they're not going to come after me. Because they've done that to people before, unfortunately. Missile expansion, yep. So I don't even need the space jump or X-ray visor. Oh wait, they're not solid. Requires psychic boots? That's good. No, I know that. I'm just trying to figure out all the control differences and trying to get used to playing the game. Psychic lock. Okay, so I need psychic keys. Sometimes I wonder, like, the whole focus on, like, mysticism and, like, psychic powers, I wonder why they chose that. I guess it kind of fits. It's kind of cool. Electric shock. This music reminds me a tiny bit of, like, the music from, like, Lord of the Rings, from, like, in the woods outside Rivendell, kind of, a little bit. That one was juicy. I like the color palette, though. I like that, and I like... Okay, so I have to unlock the psychic spears of energy. I'm hoping that an annoying sidekick character doesn't interrupt my fun time, you know? Like, the last thing I want is an annoying side character to be like, oh, it's Samus. Psychic glove. It looks like the Infinity Gauntlet minus the Infinity Stones. That is pretty funny. I am an inevitable. Yeah. Psychic glove. Okay. Firmly grasp it. Just reminds me of this SpongeBob. He's like, firmly grasp it. Patrick's trying to teach Squidward how to jellyfish, and he's in the cast in like the wheelchair. I said, firmly grasp it. Coneberry, male form of a plant that continuously emits pollen. Oh, that's great for seasonal allergies, isn't it? Pollen is uncommonly light, enabling it to float for long durations with little airflow. Oh, good thing I don't have allergies. Well, good thing Samus doesn't have allergies, right? There's a beetle guy. Glister beetle. A beetle possessing bioluminescence as a species. They tend to group together, emitting considerable light and making themselves very easy to spot by predators. Well, that seems like a really horrible survival strategy, like being visible to predators unless you're poisonous. Ooh. Your psychic energy is mine. What's this thing? What is it? What are you? What is this thing? Container. Stores items prepared by the last Lamorn priest to be given to the chosen one. Opened by telekinesis. Oh, you gotta do this. That was kind of cool. Another energy tank? You gotta be kidding me. I've been playing for what? 30-ish minutes, and we already have 2 energy tanks, and on top of the one. Like, we have 3 energy tanks less than an hour into the game. The next energy tanks we find better be a lot harder. I'm going to be disappointed if they just, you know, be disappointed if they just hand me all the energy tanks. Garden of Remembrance. Ooh. I gotta say, it's peaceful though. I like the vibe. Except for these guys. I like how the free aiming, that's pretty nice. That must be their hive. I like the controls, it's pretty crispy. The controls are nice and crispy, which I like. No, you can't blow it up without missiles. Of course. They're basically like the war wasps of this world. Fiber deformity? Oh, great. I'm going to run into Miles already. Or Private Armstrong already. Oh. Nope. Not even a scratch. That's kind of cool. Yep. Unfortunately. Ooh boy. Just know that I will try to shoot them, and if they are able to be killed, I will kill them. Or I'll just, you know, I could always let Miles get eaten by Ridley. Or a Metroid, you know, a Metroid could possess him. Wouldn't it be funny if Miles ends up being like a bad guy? He gets like possessed by a Metroid and like joins Stylix army and turns evil, and you got to kill him. Sorry, not sorry. That'd be awesome. First he turns out to be an annoying doofus sidekick that everybody hates, and then he's actually the bad guy. Kind of like how Jar Jar Binks was originally supposed to be a Sith Lord, but then George Lucas was forced to rewrite The Phantom Menace because the toy companies complained because they helped him bankroll the prequel trilogy. He didn't have the money. Or, you know, they're like, you can't have a comic relief character turn out to be a Sith Lord. That's bad for toy sales. Honestly, it would have been cool if Jar Jar was like this lovable idiot character the whole time, and it turns out that he's actually a Sith Lord. That would have been way cooler. It's like he played the long game, you know, he's just this kind of clumsy idiot, and then it's like, then he just totally does an about face, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm not stupid, I'm a Sith Lord. That would have been cool. That would have been really cool. Misa expects you to die, okay? Misa thinks your powers are weak, old man. That would have been so much better. Because, like, and you know what's funny? Some of the original, like, storyboard ideas for The Phantom Menace leaked a few years ago. We know it was, I bet it was George Lucas, because he's probably, like, he sold Star Wars to Disney, and look what they did to Star Wars. Look how they massacred my boy. I mean, other than The Mandalorian, what have they really given us Star Wars-wise? It was halfway decent. Okay, The Force Awakens was okay. But The Force Awakens was just okay, you know. It wasn't great. It wasn't earth-shattering. It was kind of, you know. I admit when I saw it in theaters, I was excited because I was like, where could they go from here? And then all my excitement and hype was not justified. You know. There wasn't enough nuance to the plot. There wasn't enough, you know, world building and character building. I know, right? Yeah, yeah, Elden John, yeah. It's like, even though it was in the comics in the 90s and 80s that Palpatine was still alive and there was clones of Palpatine, it's like they managed to take the whole Palpatine returning thing, and he's only in the movie for like 20 minutes. That's it. Spoiler alert. I'm like, that's the best we can do? Okay. That guy was a snack. Like, you see the little pill bug slime guy? He just got totally eaten by something. Please be Ridley. Please eat Miles. Come on, Ridley. I'll put a little Tabasco sauce next to him, if you don't like how he tastes, Please, Ridley. Beetle variant nest. Hardened mud and clay. Open. I don't like how it's giving me 2 energy tanks pretty much for free already. Even though I'm playing on normal, it feels like the game's only mildly difficult. I'm hoping it gets harder. I'm hoping it gets harder. I'm using my psychic ability. It's a giant spiral. I think the psychic ability is kind of cool, but also at the same time, I don't know. Isopod glides atop a slick mucus, which they produce. Their diet is primarily glow mold, causing their abdomen and mucus to glow. Okay. Above ground. Yeah, it feels kind of like Subnautica, but like... Ooh, look at that. That's actually kind of cool for Nintendo to have put like some blood there and mucus, and he's like impaled on the root. That's kind of cool. Poor little dude. Ow, that hurt a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if I'll say that yet, because the game, it's okay so far. I've had a little bit of fun. It could have been... I don't know, I don't hate the game, but I'm not in love with it. Oh, great. Here comes this Zoomer Reddit mod, Discord mod cringe.
No hope of survival.
You know this is some guy in the development team that did a shameless self-insert. Why has he got glasses on if he's got a helmet? Aren't you supposed to be some kind of like engineering space marine? What?
Samus? Samus Aran? Hey! Hey, Samus Aran! Oh, stop coming out! Oh.
How did you become a combat engineer if you're this incompetent? Like, seriously. How did you survive this long, Miles? Please die. Please. In fact, what does the psychic ability say about him? Galactic Federation Technician. Individual who performs maintenance tasks on electrical equipment. So he's basically a glorified combat electrician with a 9mm that shoots space bullets. Oh, no. I don't want to be a Discord kitten. I want to be like Kurt Russell in Tombstone. Be like, I'm your Huckleberry. Are you just going to stand there, or are you going to bleed?
Okay, that did not sound friendly.
No. Please eat him. Come on, eat Miles. Can you eat Miles, please?
Okay, I got it.
I'll give you 1,000,000 space bucks. Seriously? You dropped your piece? You call yourself a combat engineer? Can't even... Like, how did he drop that? Like, Samus saved me. I suck at my job. I'm calling Human Resources Department. I'm going to file a report. I'm going to file a grievance, just like a Karen. He's an incompetent combat engineer that puts the lives of others in his unit at risk due to his gross negligence, poor weapons handling, firearms training, and the fact that he's just generally an annoying asshole. He doesn't try to be an asshole. He doesn't realize he is one, you know? He comes by it honestly.
Oh no, there's too many of them.
Really, dude? Because I'm killing them in like one shot. Like, I don't think there's too many of them. It's like... So basically they're like the Ing from Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. They're basically like these evil beings that want to just do evil and kill everything. He's like, there's too many of them. I'm like,
Now help me down. Ow! Stop that! Don't! Careful!
die!
Watch it!
Die!
It's not funny!
Die! Just die!
Are we safe? Is it okay to get me down?
Yeah, just, when you get down, make sure you're underneath this bit. Like, you know, just put yourself right here. You can trust me. I'm Samus. Just put yourself right here, Miles. Just right here. You know? Maybe he'll grow. Maybe he'll grow as a character, and I won't 100% hate his character, but I doubt it.
We're good. Okay.
Whining and dieting them?
I'm coming down.
Eldon John's like, are they really my enemies, or should I take them on a date?
Miles McKenzie, engineer level 4.
You're a specialist? Engineer level 4, and you can't even hold on to your soldier. You can't even hold on to your sidearm without dropping it. Like, how did you become enlisted in the Space Marines?
Boy, this is really jammed. You know, shooting me isn't going to get this to open any faster.
No, it's not, but it's going to make me feel better.
Come on. Ouch. Hang on. I got it. If you really want to shoot something, maybe try that piston. Please stop.
No, I think, what are you going to do about it, huh? What are you going to do about it? You can't even pick up your weapon, soldier. You can't even do the one job you signed up to do. Like, how are you a soldier? How are you still alive with no survival instincts? Yeah. No Diddy. Pause. I just wanted to see if he would die.
Got a present for you. Inside the ship.
I got a present for you too. Pause.
Could stop. That'd be great. Got a present for you. Inside the ship.
Maybe this would let me kill him with the missile launcher. He better be traumatized. That was what I was going for, okay? Some of these younger generation kids think that emotional things, like if I call you an asshole, that's like trauma.
A little token of my appreciation.
Here's a token of my appreciation.
To you, I'm gonna tag along.
No, it's not okay. I don't consent. Leave me alone.
Where to? You might be a good idea to check the map and get our bearings.
Like, why are you stalking me, dude? Like, seriously, this is not a date. Samus does not want to date you. Like, go away. Like, you know. Samus, what happened to Miles? Well, you know, I tried to save him, but he slipped and fell and accidentally shot himself with his own gun. And then a monster ate his body. That's what we're going to say on the official report. We're going to say that we tried to save him, but, you know, I was low on ammunition, so, you know. A good soldier never leaves a man behind, but I'm going to leave this guy behind. Pause. I know Nintendo's probably going to, like, be dicks to me after this. Or maybe they probably won't. I'm a small YouTuber. But, you know, you can never put it past them to not do something anti-consumer these days. They're like, you can't say anything bad about our game. Or you can't be part of our partner program of shills. And I'll be like, okay, I didn't want to be part of your partner program. Or they're like, we're going to... I hope they don't sue. Yeah, who knows these days. He has a Samus no suit body pillow. Elton John. Oh, he 100% has like a Samus and bikini pillow, this guy. 100%.
This technology, it's not as old as the rest of these ruins. What do you think it's doing here?
It's a product of a dead civilization. I mean, don't you read the space internet? Don't you watch Space History Channel? Apparently he doesn't watch Space History Channel. Scrub.
Everything in this jungle trying to kill us.
That's how nature works, bud. It's called the food chain. And you would know this if you watch Space History Channel. You know what? Yes, I know that. Ironically, not effective enough. Don't you bring that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I already got my first missile expansion, literally less than 5 minutes after I got my missiles back.
Missile expansion. Interesting.
I bet the Sergeant Private Armstrong's probably going to be worse than this guy. Yeah, I bet, you know what? I bet it's a Nerf gun. I bet his superior officers gave him a Nerf gun. I bet there's no actual bullets in the gun. Like, either that or they took the gunpowder out. That's what I would do. I'd give him a gun, but I'd just not have any bullets in it, or they'd all be blanks. Magic. Feels like I'm just babysitting a 5-year-old, but he's a grown man with a gun. I'm like, who gave this guy a firearms permit?
Anything like this. It's beautiful.
Of course you had to alert all the enemies to my position.
Stay out of your way. You let me know when it's clear.
Really? Is this supposed to be like, it sounds a little bit like Death Clock to me. It'd be cool. Now, Miles, time to die. Like from Metal Apocalypse. Are you ready for some coffee? And like they just pour boiling hot coffee on the audience. Oh yeah, 100% they fogged up. Oh, it won't even let me die by my own stupidity. Oh, of course they're going to go after that guy. And of course, if I let him die... Where are you? Where'd you go? Like, where is he? Seriously? You know, I could just leave him here. That would solve all my problems. But of course, let's see what happens when you don't help Miles. I'm just going to keep going. Yes! Damn it. Really? They're not even going to let him die? Really? Really, game? Ah, come on. Really? He's gotta live?
There, that is one massive tree. Must be thousands of years old.
Okay, Captain Obvious.
I've never seen anything like this. It's beautiful.
You need to leave your research lab more, and also spend more time in the range so you can actually be helpful and defend yourself. Why does he have glasses, and then his helmet has glasses on top of the glasses? Instead of 4 eyes, he's 8 eyes. It's like, what in the heck? Like, why? Okay, if I wore glasses, why would I want the outside of my combat helmet to have glasses? Like, I just don't understand. Like, why can't Miles just get some contacts and some firearms training and maybe a team building exercise where it's like, I will not annoy my teammates when they have access to firearms. I will not become a liability for my teammates. Let's be honest, right? If you had a teammate and if you were a soldier and you had a teammate and that teammate was a liability and would get, like, imagine if you were fighting in a war and another soldier was constantly running out onto the battlefield and almost getting everyone killed. And the only reason I'm saving Miles is so I don't get court-martialed and because the game forces me to. Actually, no, I'd take the court-martial. I'd take that back. I would gladly accept the court-martial charges. I really would. I'd be like, you know what? What happened, Sarge? Well, I tried to save him, but he ran out in front of everybody in the middle of gunfire and stepped on a landmine, you know? And somehow survived. Because plot armor. It's like he's the character in an anime, you know? It's like, no, he can't be killed. Even if, no matter how incompetent he is, he still can't die. Because he's essential to the plot. Oh, what? You learned how to use your pistol? Huh. Seriously, you could have been shooting the whole time and you just chose to stand there and do nothing. Why do I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty Black Ops in 2007 dealing with a bunch of 10-year-olds? It's like, are you going to play the game? He needs LASIK. Nah, you know, maybe he doesn't have health insurance through the Federation. Like, maybe they don't give good health insurance. Maybe no vision benefits, no dental. Because, I mean, his teeth weren't very good either, you know? You got to be kidding me. I shot all the enemies and you're down? Like, there's one guy there. You couldn't kill one enemy with your pistol. Really? One guy.
Am I gonna make it?
Sadly, yes. Like, seriously, he couldn't kill one guy? You've got a gun. You know? Shoot death pellets at the enemy. Even Claptrap is better. Like, I love Claptrap in Borderlands, but imagine a Claptrap. Imagine Claptrap, but he's completely useless and not even funny. You know? I'd say the Doomslayer, Kratos. Actually, no, Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris. Like, and even though Arceus is supposed to be the Pokemon, like, Pokemon god, I think Chuck Norris could beat up Arceus.
What is this place?
That's just what Chuck Norris calls his dog. That's how Arceus was created. Chuck Norris adopted a stray dog and then threw a Pokeball at it and it became Arceus. You didn't know that? It's official lore. Psychic energy. I want to throw a spirit bomb at this guy like I'm playing Dragon Ball. You're finished!
I have no idea what we're doing, but it feels like it's working.
Okay, so his forte is computers.
You scan me? What does it say?
That you need to go back to firearms training and spend 3 more hours in the range and get your proficiency. Your proficiency is terrible. Like, you need to spend some time shooting some lead or phased plasma rifles in the 40-watt range. You know, you need to, like, actually spend some time on your marksmanship, soldier, because it is deplorable. Your marksmanship is deplorable, Miles. You're lucky I'm not your commanding officer, or I would have you scrubbing the latrine. You know, I would... Whatever creative punishment. Okay, you're going to wash the Jeep with your toothbrush after I drive through a mud hole. I don't want to see a single speck of dirt on it. Is that clear, soldier? You know? Like, that's the kind of punishment. Like R. Lee Ermey in Full Metal Jacket. Well, la-ti-da. Looks like we got ourselves a Joker. Control beam. Maybe Miles will prestige himself. Like in the movie The Prestige, you know? Just accidentally die. But he'll probably respawn.
You found something for your suit, didn't you?
You saw me glowing. Okay. Like... Okay. Can I hit Miles with this? Ah! I was going to use my psychic powers to make him shut up. I think that's going to be the gimmick the whole stream. I'm going to try to shoot him and Private Armstrong. And then people are like, he's only in the game for the tutorial level, guys.
That door just opened all by itself.
No, it didn't. You didn't see me shoot the thing into the thing? Oh, I guess he didn't see the psychic abilities here. I like the aesthetic in the game. It's beautiful, but... Like, why does he need to be here? Like, why put him in the game? Like, why is this guy here? Like, we didn't need this guy. You know what he should have said? He should have said, like, 10 sentences and then, you know...
Mark 99 mech? I'd recognize that frame anywhere. Mark 99 mech, this is Samus Aran.
Really? You're going to introduce me?
She's famous.
You're going to introduce me to a mech?
Familiar. Betsy? What are you doing here? I worked on her back at base. I'll take a few scans. Maybe we can come back here and get her.
You got to be kidding me.
Baby, she's torn apart. If we could find the missing pieces.
If I get to stomp on you with it, I mean,
It's
team building
amazing that many of
exercise.
these security measures are still functioning. This temple is ancient.
Ugh. And I'm gonna leave you here. Hopefully you'll make a fine addition to this ancient temple in about 1,000 years. Mm-hmm. Ah, here's the computer.
Look at this place.
Didn't I just tell you to stay there? Like, seriously, just stay.
This planet's tech is a marvel.
Get back to your mech, mister, or no McDonald's for you. That's it. You're not getting french fries now. You're not even getting apple slices. You're getting a sad meal, and you're going to like it. Feels like I'm dealing with a really disobedient child, you know?
See what happens.
Nintendo's like, you've got to babysit this guy.
Strategy always pays off. But I did not know what to do next.
I know I'm leaning too much into the possibly hating his character, but you got to admit this character is 100% cringe and 100% unnecessary. They could have done his character to where he's not irritating. They could have done his character to where he was actually, like, the dialogue was good and you actually cared about him. But now they made a character by doing a shameless self-insert of one of the writers of the game, probably, or, you know, someone who worked on the game, I imagine. And it's like, you've made a character that everyone on the entire internet is going to hate. Like, everyone's going to dunk on this guy. Even the Nintendo people that say Nintendo is the greatest in the world are going to be like, this ain't it, Chief.
Wait, you can interface with their tech.
Obviously.
You can understand it, which means you've received translation data.
Obviously.
It opens up a world of possibilities.
Obviously.
Once I get this working, we can use this tech to
Obviously.
our advantage. I just need remote access to your logs.
Obviously. Like, seriously. This could be a text chat, you know? Like,
You think it'll work? Wow, that is fascinating. Thank you. Well,
why is he shaking so much? I'm not going to shoot you this time.
let's see.
I need you to open the door. I'm going to shoot you after.
This should do the trick. All right, look at that! We got power! Well, one door is still locked, the other one is malfunctioning. Hey, but it's progress.
Okay, that dialogue wasn't bad, but this one
It's
is.
gonna take a while to
Okay, that's not bad, that dialogue right
stay
there.
here if you wanna
Okay, yeah, agree. You can stay here.
to get real nerdy in here.
That's unnecessary right there, you know? Like, they've just made a character that... So his entire character is just being useless in combat, cringeworthy, and he's okay at his job when it comes to computers, but, like, who gave that man a gun? It's irresponsible, you know? You don't give guns to people that are irresponsible.
Waiting.
So I'm going to guess that I have to go... I want to think that I probably got to go... That was kind of cool, that like psychic beam shot right there.
That's one way to fix it.
Exhibit A. Didn't I just tell you to stay here? Stay here, Miles.
Look out there, Samus.
I don't need luck. I got a gun and psychic abilities. Like, you make your own luck. That's what Harvey Dent said. I mean, come on. Let me guess. I gotta go.
Shadi Haram. Ila, Dimji Te, Asna, Dimji Galan. Algodina, Lamonalas, in the niche Gatalate, Sadebelek, Amchandi.
In the sacred tree? You mean Awa?
Galis.
It's even got the little dingle-bop things that hang down. You know, the memory fruit. Oh, you gotta eat the fruit. So it's like the tree of good and evil or something? Green altar crystals. Hey, kitty, what you doing, buddy? The memory fruit to a new world? Question. Does the memory fruit taste good in a smoothie? Does it help me remember where I put my car keys? Oh, there's something in here. There's something in there, and like if you give them the green crystals, this thing opens. I bet there's loot in there. That's some Borderlands 2 or Borderlands 3 type stuff right there. The magic chest of stuff I want. Loot. Okay. Now the game's back to being good. So I gotta stand on the thing. And then I gotta... Oh, that's kind of cool. Can I use this to shoot space pirates from, like, just blast them from behind cover with psychic energy? That'd be kind of cool. Nope. The giant apricot of durability there. Wasn't I already in this room? Oh, it's got to be the map room or something. What's with the crystal? Okay. Okay. Maybe you gotta wind it up a little bit. What do I do with this? Maybe there's a clue in the room? Is it left or right, you think? Clockwise or counterclockwise? Do I gotta rewind it or fast forward it? Wait a minute, are those markings on the side of my screen something? Oh no, they're just my targeting reticle for the visor. Huh. What do I do? Left? Okay. Left. No, left, right, up, down. Start, select A, B? I don't know, maybe the Konami code? Okay, maybe I... In this one? Okay, that lit up. And then, maybe... Oh, wait. Are they gonna light up, or... What do we do with this? Like, could this could stand to be explained better. I'm thinking it goes in this one. Okay, how do I use these things? Hold on. Okay, there's something in this room. I think there's supposed to be more than one crystal. Probably. There's got to be something I'm missing here. Because this thing that looks like Hermaeus Mora's eyeball from Skyrim, I mean, from Elder Scrolls. Got these alien guys with the dreadlocks. Actually, they have pretty good dreads, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty good dreads. Okay, what's this, this a sarcophagus? Sarcophagi? What's in the... What's in the clamshell? I'm Probably missing something. Maybe, maybe. He probably would have still managed to make me want to shoot him though. I gotta, what do you do with this thing? The moat thing. If you go to this room before confronting the boss of the dungeon, you'll have no luck figuring out what you're supposed to do. Well, they could have just said that. Yeah, I gotta fight the boss. Of course I do. I kind of figured that. I had to look it up on the internet. Once again, it's been a while since I played a Prime game, and I'm like, you know, other than some of the annoying side characters, it's decent so far. I'm hoping this is a good boss. Hoping it's like Flagora or something. Like something cool. Ah, yep. It's gonna be like a Flagora again. From Prime 1. Something like that. So they all basically have a glowing weak point. Oh, there we go. Was that a Samsung phone sound I just heard? Doot, 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 doot. Somebody... This is irritating. Seems like the timing has to be dead on. Oh, that doesn't do anything. So you gotta remove the spiny bit. You gotta get them all blue. Come on. You really have to get through all these, like, at the same time, don't you? And you can't just do a multi-lock on. Oh, great. He wants to play double dutch, this plant monster guy. Sorry, I'm so terrible, guys. I'm trying. Oh, come on, open. So apparently you gotta... I also didn't get enough sleep last night because I was trying to wake up early and buy this game. Oh, what do you mean I didn't open that fast enough? So there is something here for the returning Prime fans, I guess. Come on. This is honestly irritating a little bit. Oh, great. They all got to be destroyed at virtually the same time, but is there a point where they all kind of get close to each other? Wait a minute, maybe if I take the shielding off, right? I need to do the psychic beam. I take the rocky part off, and then it's just the blue part. Okay. Take that, you. I like how you can't just mindlessly wail on him. That's kind of nice. It slices, it dices. Because it kind of slows down time in psychic mode. That was amazing, yet also annoying. Oh, thanks. Ooh. And just hopefully I don't die immediately after this. Hopefully it regens my energy too. Psychic bomb. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. But I'm taking the phone with me, the chat, real quick here. Yeah. Hold on here. I gotta put the headset back on here. Oh, Bat. How you doing, little cat? What you doing, buddy? You're such a good kitty. Such a good kitty. My cat is rolled up like a donut on the blanket on the bed. He is rolled up like a donut, my cat. Isn't that right, Bat? He's in donut stance. It's like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, except his stand is laziness. His special ability is shape of donut. Well, that's... That's kind of trippy, though. I like this, like, sacred realm kind of deal. It's kind of cool.
Samus, do you copy?
Oh, great.
Long-range comms are back online. Did you achieve your objective? There's something I want to talk about. Meet me in base camp?
Is it the bullying, Miles? Because, you know, you need to toughen up a little bit, Cupcake. Mm-hmm. Rolling, 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 rolling. I wonder if I can do the bomb jumps. The answer is yes. They're just really hard to do. Really? I gotta go back there and talk to him? Like, why do I feel like this is something that could be communicated over a phone call or a group text? Like, why do I feel like he's gonna call me back there to say something completely pointless and meaningless? Okay, I guess I was going the right way. Yeah, I usually don't get that many viewers. I get some every once in a while. I get a little bit of engagement here and there, but I don't do this ever thinking it's going to make me any money or, like, help me out financially or you just help me live a better life. You know, I think that in my brain. Like, wouldn't it be cool to be like Asmongold or Charlie Moist Critical? A little bit, yeah. But then you got to hire moderators and you got to have people not say racial slurs in chat, and it's just, you know, you got to police people, and it's like, I don't know why YouTube punishes people for what other people say in their community chat. Like, it's weird to me. Like, shouldn't they punish the person saying it? Be like, hey, that's against the community guidelines. You can't say that. But I got to be the morality police for the chat? It's weird. I just... Being a pro YouTuber, like where you're actually making money at it, sounds cool on the surface of things, but then you gotta like moderate your own chat. You gotta like be engaging. You know, it's hard to like be genuinely funny and like energetic, because like I'm kind of chill. I'm not as energetic as other people. Is this like a rose thing? I dig this. This is nice. Tranquil. I'm getting that, like, you know, that feeling when you play a game for the first time and it's actually... Some things about the game are better than I expected, and some things are objectively worse, I'd say. Like that Miles character has already overstayed his welcome, and he's only been playing the game for an hour, maybe 2, you know? But... And then, of course, if you say the game's like a good game, even if you don't like parts of it, people are going to call you like a Nintendrone or like, you know, a defender, you know. I'm not defending some of the things, choices they made in the game. You know, some things are just bad, even though the rest of the game is good. And why does this guy just state the obvious every time? He's like...
You are sneaky quiet, you know that? Hey, I'm glad you're back. That data you gave me earlier is really coming in handy.
But why would you want glasses on top of your glasses, though? Okay, he's a linguist now, too.
This planet, Veros, doesn't appear on any of the known star charts. Might as well be a ghost. I tried sending out a distress signal, but there is no activity in this sector. It is eerily quiet. We could be anywhere. Or we could be nowhere. According to these maps, we shouldn't even be here. From what I gather, the only way off this planet is to retrieve 5 teleporters.
Well, you know, I kind of figured that, Miles. I need the 5 keys.
See if there's any way I can support you. Now that our comms are working, we should be able to share data. I can provide you with intel from here. What do you say? Teammates? Excellent. Hey, stay safe out there, Samus. I'll be here if you need me.
If I need you. If is good. And then this guy just wants to constantly just like... There's another guy in the chat that wants to say, why are you even playing this game if it got a bad score? Mm-hmm. That people ask me, like, why are you even playing this game if we got a 60 player score on Metacritic and, like, all the critics are saying, oh, great, 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 great. I knew it wasn't going to be on the level of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes or Corruption or Prime 1 or Super Metroid or Metroid Fusion. I knew that. I knew that going into it. You want to hear a hot take? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. People keep saying how they like Scarlet and Violet. When those games came out, ran like garbage. People are like Pokemon Legends ZA. Like, if you criticize Pokemon Legends ZA, people are like, oh, the game's really good. Now, they're saying that I can't not like the game unless I play it. And, you know, okay, that's fair. That's a fair thing to say, but I disagree. You can dislike a game without playing it, because if you watch videos on it and you're like, I don't think that's going to be something I'm going to enjoy. It's okay to save yourself the $60 and decide you don't even want to participate. That's what the internet, that's what YouTube is for. You know, like, let's say when Concord, you know, and everybody's making those videos on Concord, and when that came out for the PlayStation, I didn't want to play Concord. It looked terrible. But, you know, I still watched videos on it. I was like, I wanted to see how bad it was. Actually, honestly, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes remastered would be pretty cool, honestly, and I'd buy it.
Be careful, Samus. You won't have me there to watch your back.
Even though I still have my GameCube, by the way, and I mean, I have Pokemon fatigue. Honestly, they've done the last couple Pokemon games have been so aggressively mid for the past. I haven't really liked a Pokemon game since probably in a while, because most of the Pokemon games just, eh. You know, people, I don't understand why people are saying, oh, you don't need a game console. Yeah, Sword and Shield were the start. Yeah. Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon. People loved Sun and Moon. I remember when those came out. I don't think I finished them, though. And, of course, I got somebody asking me, why buy a game console when you can play on your phone? Why buy a game console when you can build a gaming PC? Oh, wait, that's right. So because of AI, right? The biggest maker of PC gaming parts has decided to no longer sell graphics cards to consumers. Instead, they're going to make them only available to companies so they can do AI crap. So now it's going to cost double to build a gaming PC what it costs to buy a console. You know, all these PC gamers, they say PC Master Race and all that stuff. Now instead of $1,400 to build a nice gaming PC, it might cost $2,300. Shantae Advance, yeah. But I'm saying is the PC graphics cards, the processors, the motherboards, every part of the PC gaming sphere is getting so expensive. And I mean, it's the same classic argument. Why buy an Xbox when you can buy a PC? Why buy a Nintendo when you can buy a PS5? It's like it's apples and oranges. You know, it's an argument, but it's worth having a positive, you know, like a polite discourse. But like people get too heated over this stupid console wars. It's not 1993. It's not Nintendo versus Sega. It's not 1997. The PS1 just came out. But you get the Sega. You get the Nintendo. You know, it's not that kind of stuff. And then you got, you know, Neo Geo. You know, it's not the it's interesting to me. It's just current is past the electrode at both ends here. What's in this thing? What's in this container, though? Okay, I guess you got to come back later for this. I don't understand because I think my current weapon can't possibly open it. Well, this is going to be one of their classic songs from the older games, but like a remix. I think I'm going to get the bike soon. It's like a remix of the old school cargo launchers activation switch. Now, that's kind of a wild feature. Okay, so you like used your psychic powers to like lay a psychic bomb and okay. Let's go on the death sled. Please tell me I get to drive this. I want to drive this, whatever this sled is. Oh, it's an elevator. Is it an elevator or oh, is it going to shoot me with a gun? Okay. Really big gun. I heard Smash JT is going to play this sometime tonight or tomorrow. He's sick right now, but I heard he's going to play it. And if you know, a few other YouTubers way bigger than me are going to play it tonight as well. So it'll be interesting to see if everybody agrees on what they like about the game and what they hate about the game. Because so far, I don't like some of the characters in the game, but the parts where I wasn't yelling at Miles were fun. Actually, that was fun to yell at him. Who am I kidding? It was fun to yell at him, even though he couldn't hear me. Maybe in the future, the AI will be like, "You're a bad person for being mean." That would actually make me feel a little bit bad if, like, the AI could argue back and be like, "That's not nice. What about my feelings?" I was like, "You're a machine." Hey, green crystals. I do. What do I do to grab these guys? Okay, so these are used for something. We're going to collect these. So it has some sort of music in the desert, but you can't change. I'm trying to see Samus's face there. What do they do to her face? I wonder if we see her take when she takes the helmet off, is she still going to be like attractive, or are they going to make Samus ugly or like more masculine like they've been doing in games lately? I wonder. Well, you get your copy early. Yeah, there was a rumor on Reddit about it. Like, some guy at the retail store got a Switch 2 copy a couple days early, and like he was afraid to stream any of it because obviously Nintendo would be like, you know, like that episode of Beavis and Butthead? We're going to sue the school. We're going to sue the girl. We're going to sue the state. That's what Nintendo does if you stream a game early before it comes out. Like, they're like the Weird Al song, Weird Al Yankovic song, "I'm going to sue you. I'm going to take all of your money." That's the kind of... Really? An energy tank is just out here for the taking. Okay. Okay, so you can see the energy tank, but you can't get it. Ah, that's kind of nice. I like it when they do that. Kind of little torture there.
Viola, Tanzahden, Albush, Kalastek, Tatarinisgrat, Chan Brazil, Kurutin, Bagnaishut,
Yeah, it's kind of like...
Viola Amsen, Vanta, Karshusik,
Viola.
Kasarech, Abelen, Shukich, Ansuti, Namten Tashent, Kasarech, Dastin.
They're like, hey, I'm going to call this Viola.
Sharif Atsarin Satar, Tashantir, Gamba, Dalamit. Shandra, Netzelam Tasante, Kasarech, Dastin. Kinalo Sinan Virus, Osanate.
So, they developed their technology way too fast. They ravaged their planet. And now it's like... Rich rock in Gabardium. Green energy traces detected. Only psychic energy in the form of diffused oscillation blast wave can polarize it. Nope. We're gonna need something a little bit oscillating waves. Now, where's that motorbike they keep showing in the trailer? Like, am I just gonna have to?
You'll need to find a way into the area with the teleporter key.
Isn't this where I just came from? Okay, no, maybe it's not where I just came from. Oh, I gotta hit him with the little... Okay. Oh, they hit really hard for just random enemies, like, you know, not even mini bosses. And there's a bunch of them too. It's like, no wonder they're giving energy tanks out like candy on Halloween. You know what I don't understand though? Like, some people also say that going into a game like this that I just automatically have to hate everything about it because some parts of it are bad. They seem to forget that I used to play, like, I grew up in the 90s, okay? I've seen some of the worst games and some of the best games. Like Superman 64. My cousin had a copy of Superman 64 on the Nintendo 64 when we were kids. When you play Superman 64 at your cousin's house, it puts things into perspective. Superman 64 was made by Titus. Titus Interactive is famous for making some of the worst games of the 90s. You know, like Superman 64 was just flying through rings. Otherwise, and if you didn't do them all, Lex Luthor was going to blow up Metropolis. And I was like, fine, do it. Like, it literally was just flying through rings. And not in a fun way like Nights into Dreams on the Sega Saturn. Man, Nights into Dreams. There's a game. I think I'm going to play the Christmas Nights into Dreams. I'm going to stream that closer to Christmas. So look out for that if you guys want to watch that. Christmas Nights into Dreams is actually really, really cool. And there's also a New Year's version. You know that? If you play Nights into Dreams Christmas Nights on the Saturn, if you play it and the clock of the Saturn is set to New Year's, there's a New Year's level. There's actually 3 or 4 of them. Different like stages you can get through. And it's crazy, this game was given out for free to people who owned a Sega at one point. But now it's like a $70 collector's item. It's basically like a sampler. It's a mini game. It's like 7 levels, all holiday themed, to try to get you to play Nights into Dreams, to try to get you to buy it for your Saturn. I think it was mailed to you if you had like the Sega magazine back in the day. Okay. We're in whatever this is. I assume we're in some sort of machinery, some kind of thing. Oh, good. Door is, well, closed. Maybe I was supposed to jump. I don't know. Through that? Oh, no, they got an exhaust vent here. Some sort of exhaust vent. Conduit for maintenance tanks. Oh, great. Okay, we're going to drop in. This tunnel thing's kind of cool, but why do I have a feeling there's going to be a cleaner, like a cleaning machine that I have to kill? Like, just like when Ichigo and, like, Orihime and Chad and Uryu and Bleach run away from that giant cleaner bot in, like, the tunnel that goes to the Soul Society. It's going to be like that, watch. There's going to be some kind of thing that's going to try to kill me in here. Because it's a big open tunnel, right? There's going to be some kind of enemy that's going to kill me, and I'm going to find the motorbike and have to run away. Okay, dramatic tension. You know, sometimes it's like too predictable when they do stuff like this, but, you know, let's see. Am I right? Am I right? Samus is running, and running for a long time and nothing happened. No giant cleaning robot trying to murder me? Huh. What's this tunnel used for? The Volt Forge. What is this? What's this? Maintenance tank. Oh, great. Autonomous drones. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I actually really dig this environment. I think that this is kind of cool. Like, I know some people that are going to play the game and review it, and they're going to be disappointed in certain aspects, but I think this is a cool environment. So you're telling me I have to go all the way through the Volt Forge before I even get the motorcycle. So you have to get through 2 dungeons in the game before you can even get the motorcycle. That's kind of cool. Actually, you don't just get it immediately. I had to say, though, the atmosphere, like, this thing looks both futuristic but also ancient, and it's kind of cool looking. Looks like it's made out of bone and, like, metal. And it's got that H.R. Giger, you know, kind of look. That H.R. Giger, that artist that, like, helped them design the xenomorphs for the first Alien movie. He, like, drew the concept art, and they went off what he drew. It's kind of got that kind of vibe, you know? What is that thing? Of course I have to go up to it and touch it when it zaps you. Denzard. A very resilient creature, capable of living in incredibly harsh climates such as the Volt Forge, can absorb electrical energy, causing parts of his body to glow. So it's a boost ball spinner that's dead right there. Or maybe you only go here to get the bike. It's like, nope. Yeah, visually it's pretty cool. Like, that thing looks cool. I'd drive this to work. So I'm guessing I get a suit upgrade in here, because like basically this thing is like a technomancer kind of deal. It's like technology. It's kind of... I think the visuals and the fidelity and like the concept art, like some of the areas in the game are genuinely beautiful. It's just some of this... If the only thing wrong with the game are 2 annoying side characters and pacing issues and just a desert where there's vastness and openness of nothing, and then the game will be still a decent game in my eyes, you know? So I'm having fun. The open desert, I don't know why we had to... Some people are going to get angry because they're like, why did you Breath of the Wild my Metroid? And I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get people that wouldn't normally buy Metroid and wouldn't normally pay money to play it. They're trying to get those people... They're trying to get those people to buy Metroid games because...
Finally, I got through. Lightning storm is playing tricks on my comm. Looks like you acquired the map to the facility. Let's take a peek. To reach the next tower, you'll need to open the big door in this room. But without power, you won't be able to unlock it. Good news is, the generator is right down here. To get there, you'll need access to the lower levels. There's an elevator that will take you down. Would you like to hear that again?
No.
Oh, and don't forget to stop by the save station. Oh boy, this storm's picking up. You might be on your own from here. Good work.
Traditionally in a Metroid game, you'd be basically on your own the whole game. That's what some people are mad about. I understand. I'm not the biggest fan of Miles there. I feel like his dialogue could have been written a lot better. And the voice actor, I think the voice actor, I don't know. The jury's still out on that one. But they could have really done the character way better and made him less cringe and made him more likable. They could have done that. But somebody did a shameless self-insert, probably. You know, they're basically like probably someone working on the game probably made the character based on them, you know. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that I'm supposed to jump. Okay. So we got this. Okay, so let's see here. Who are these little guys? AI made a mecha rat. Ooh. Need a mecha. I made an artificially intelligent mousetrap then. Okay. I got an idea. Huh. Probably shouldn't stand there, but there's probably something in here. Oh, it's a boost ball thing, which I do not have currently. I'm worried that there's going to be all these maintenance tank guys are going to just be fully energized as soon as I turn around, as soon as I get the power back on. Nintendo might make me change the thumbnail though, because they're like, you can't use box art. Although like 93 other YouTubers and other people that make videos for fun like me are going to use the box art because they're like, eh. Oh, so they can make more of them, huh? Hmm. This must be the hover version. So basically this place is their factory where they shut it down because it was bad for the planet. And I guess it's controlled by artificial intelligent AI and machines and whatnot. Okay, so they got their own little... I'm guessing I'm supposed to jump up here. I'm actually impressed with how well it runs on the Switch 1. Like, we're playing this on Switch, the original Switch. And we're not talking Switch Lite or Switch OLED. We're playing this on the least powerful Switch, the one from launch, the one from 2017. So, actually looks really good. And then people are probably going to be disappointed because the game took 8 years to come out, because when the first version of this game was halfway through development, they scrapped the entire game and had Retro Studios take over from the company that was doing it. So Retro Studios had to come in and completely do everything over again. And so I can only imagine what this game's budget actually is. Like, I don't think they're going to make money on this game. They might. Maybe that's why they have those amiibos that cost way too much. Well, because Nintendo knows there's going to be someone that's going to buy all of them. I might buy all of them. If I get some money for Christmas as a gift from somebody, I might spend $100 on the amiibos just to have them on the shelf, because I've been collecting the amiibos since like 2012 when they came out. So I've got like almost all of them, but not all of them. I've got like 80% of the amiibos, but only the ones I really like, you know. I got like Sephiroth, and do I have Cloud? I can't remember if I have Cloud or not, but I have Sephiroth from Final Fantasy 7, I think, which is weird because I've never even actually fully played Final Fantasy 7. I think I've played like less than 10 minutes of it, but I was like, man, it's a cool figurine. I'm gonna buy that. I want to buy the remake for Final Fantasy 7 for the PS5, where it's like 2 different versions, like, you know, the first 2 games in the series. and like actually play them, but let me guess. There's gonna be an evil rogue AI in this factory, right? You know, all the stories about evil rogue AIs and then all the technocrats and crazy billionaires are just like, we need AI involved in everything. We need AI in your toilet, AI in your car, and AI in your smartphone, in your PlayStation, in your toaster. I'm like, what if my toaster turns evil, like in Transformers 2, Revenge of the Fallen, and like the toaster tries to attack me or the car tries to run me over, you know? They never think about that. Like, I've seen it in movies, you know? The Mountain Dew machine turns into an evil Decepticon and starts shooting people with Mountain Dew, and then the Xbox 360 attacks the guy who just bought it. Remember that? Transformers Revenge of the Fallen in like 2007. This dude buys an Xbox 360. It like turns into a little Decepticon and starts shooting at its owner. That was kind of cool, but also kind of weird. The movie wasn't that bad. I think Transformers, the second Transformers movie, was... Dark of the Moon was kind of eh. Because, I mean, I guess Megan Fox, they fired her, and then they had that other lady. But then again, Megan Fox is a train wreck these days. She really is. How do I do that psychic bomb again? Yeah, I was trying to figure that out because sometimes it is kind of... I like the psychic power thing. I'm kind of warming up to it. It's interesting. And it's a different thing for Metroid, you know? It's a direction I didn't expect them to take. And then people are going to be like, but you said you were going to be brutally honest. I said, why would I lie? I'm like, the game is interesting. I don't hate it. Because, you know, I know everybody wants me to hate it because, you know, a lot of people are saying they're not going to play it because of the annoying side characters, and I get that, you know. But other than the side characters, if they could patch Miles out of the game and Armstrong out of the game, it would probably go up at least 1 point in score for most people, me and myself included. Okay, here's the magic spicy flower of electricity of some kind. Okay, we got all these ooh, yeah. The music changed, so I assume the power's back on. Ooh! Shocking, isn't it? Ooh, that hurt a little bit there. Probably hurt a lot, honestly. What's that? I think it's probably as painful as the taser, if not more painful.
Oh, good. We're back online. The facility's power has been restored. Once you return to the top floor...
I don't like how they do a lot of hand-holding, though. It's kind of annoying, you know, the, Yeah, it has flaws. Like Miles just pretending... Miles thinks I'm an idiot. He's like... He acts like he has to hold my hand the entire time. Like... I get it. They were trying to make this game more accessible to children. You know? Or like teenagers. Or, you know, Zoomers. Some of these Zoomer kids, you know, if the game's too hard, they just lose interest and then they never finish it. I have the... Well, you know... I have the opposite problem. If a game's too hard, I keep playing it. I got so obsessed with Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, that I played it every day before work for 6 months. And I still couldn't finish it. I only got halfway through. And I was literally losing sleep over it, so I stopped playing it. But unlike that, I actually finished Elden Ring like 3 times. Because Elden Ring, I just absolutely adored Elden Ring. It was a great game. Not Night Rain. I don't want to play, like, I don't like that whole 45-minute time limit to beat the boss and like that boss rush thing that Night Rain does. I like the standard Elden Ring. Some people don't like Shadow of the Erd Tree, but I did. It's pretty good. I still haven't finished it, by the way. I still have like one more boss, I think. The final boss in Shadow of the Erd Tree. It's pretty cool otherwise. This energy tank, you can't get it yet, I'm gonna say. You probably need that grapple beam. But like, people want you to hate the game. Like a lot of games, people want you to hate everything about a certain game, like, and then you tell them you don't 100% hate a game, and they're like, "What's wrong with you? Everyone else hates this game. You have to hate it too." And I'm like, I don't hate the game. I'm just, there's certain things that I've found in the game are irritating, but so far I like most of the game, but not all of the game, you know? How am I gonna get through there though? So it's a 3D printer for metal. That's kind of cool. They already have those in real life. It's basically a giant 3D printer. Okay. When was my last save? Of course. Well, I think I'm done for the night with this game. I liked what I played, though. But... yeah, I'm also really tired. I woke up... because I got home from work last night at 3 a.m. and I woke up at like 9 a.m. to get this game, and I was out till like 3 o'clock running errands, so I'm just tired. So we'll play again tomorrow. Let's see how long I actually did the stream for. Let's see. Almost 3 hours. Alright. I gotta eat dinner. Everybody have a good